Item Number SCP-3530. Object Class Euclid. Shooting Star School. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-3530 can be contained on site due to its inability to physically leave the boundaries of Shooting Star School. Due to the non-hostile nature of SCP-3530, and so as not to elicit retaliation from Shooting Star Incorporated, the school is to remain open until further notice. See Addendum. Individuals wishing to enroll their child in any school buildings within Shooting Star School must consent to regular psychological examinations for both themselves and their child. These examinations must be performed by Foundation personnel under the guise of a local psychiatric office. Any unusual behaviors due to exposure to SCP-3530 are to be noted, and the family is to be amnesticized and relocated. Addendum April 23, 2015. After Incident 5-394, personnel in charge of psychological examinations are to perform them separately on each family member. In the event that evidence of domestic or child abuse is discovered, the abuser is to be turned over to local authorities, and the family is to be amnesticized and relocated. Description: SCP-3530 is the designation for a group of 15 individuals residing within the 3 main school buildings of Shooting Star School, a K-12 school in Georgia. The individuals are designated as SCP-3530-1 through SCP-3530-15. Each of these individuals appear as sentient, 2-dimensional hand-drawn cartoon animals with varying body types. Despite appearing as cartoons, SCP-3530 individuals are capable of moving about in 3-dimensional space and interacting with the surrounding environment. However, they are not capable of moving beyond the boundaries of Shooting Star School, as defined by the geographic area that the school occupies. Attempts to remove SCP-3530 from the area have resulted in them vanishing and reappearing within school boundaries. SCP-3530 functions primarily as educators. Each individual acts as a secondary educator with a focus on a certain subject, alongside that subject's teacher. Both students and staff regard SCP-3530 individuals with fondness, with many students considering them to be close friends. These thoughts are mutually shared by SCP-3530, with some individuals claiming to have an increased fondness of children and staff alike. Each individual is capable of manifesting tools and other objects relating to their subject of focus. For example, SCP-3530-1 has been observed manifesting tools such as protractors, rulers, and calculators. The method behind this manifestation is unknown. SCP-3530 is present throughout all grades from kindergarten to the 12th grade. As students progress and enter new grades, SCP-3530 alters itself to match the interests of the students in each grade. Certain individuals are not present until students enter middle and high school and begin the individual's class of focus. Summary of SCP-3530. SCP-3530 is a group of 15 sentient, 2-dimensional cartoon animal characters that inhabit the grounds of Shooting Star School in Georgia. Though flat and hand-drawn in appearance, they behave as fully physical beings and can interact with the environment, but cannot leave school property. Any attempt causes them to vanish and reappear inside the grounds. The SCP-3530 entities act as friendly, supportive CO teachers for various school subjects, able to manifest related tools, for example, rulers, calculators. Students and staff universally view them with affection, and the feeling is mutual. SCP-3530 adjusts its characters and teaching roles to match the interests and grade levels of students. Containment relies on keeping the school open and monitoring families who enroll there. Parents and children must undergo disguised psychological exams, with any anomalies leading to amnesticization and relocation. After an incident, exams must be done individually. Any discovered domestic abuse is reported to authorities before amnesticization and relocation. Summary of SCP-3530 individuals. SCP-3530 consists of 15 cartoon-style animal characters who act as subject-specific CO teachers at Shooting Star School. They vary in species, degree of anthropomorphism, clothing, and grade level appearance. Core K-12 Educators 3530. 1 to 7. A rabbit math, frog science, owl reading or ELA, tortoise history, lion peep lyrebird music, and elephant art. Most are non-anthropomorphic, though the lion and elephant are humanoid. They appear in all grades. SCP-35301 Rabbit is the only one interviewed by the Foundation. SCP-35305 Lion is linked to Incident 5-394. Middle High School Specialists Grade 6 to 12. A Vulture Drama, Stork Health, Matherly, Parrot Spanish, Skunk French, German Shepherd German, and Cat Home Economics. Several wear subject-appropriate clothing and are fluent in the relevant languages. High school only educators grades 9 to 12. A mouse computers or technology and a business attired cow business or finance. The cow often uses a smartphone to speak with an unidentified party. Overall, each SCP-3530 entity's appearance, attire, and behavior support the subject they teach, with older grades receiving more specialized characters. Summary of Interview Log 3530-672. Summary of interview with Principal Gardner. Principal Catherine Gardner explains that the school formerly under a different name was unremarkable and struggling until about 3 years prior. During an evening walk, she saw a shooting star and made a casual wish for the school to improve. The next day, she received an email from Shooting Star Inc. and later met unexpected visitors, the cartoon-like entities now classified as SCP-3530. They claimed they were there to grant her wish. Although skeptical, Gardner allowed them a trial period. Their presence rapidly improved test scores, attendance, student engagement, and overall morale. Because of their positive impact, they were kept permanently, and the school's name was later changed, the Shooting Star School, in their honor. Gardner did not report the phenomenon beyond the school because she assumed no one would believe her. Staff and students treat the SCP-3530 entities as normal, and whether this is due to an anomalous psychological effect is still under investigation. Summary of Interview Log 3530-598. Agent Brown interviews SCP-35301, a character named Rita the Rabbit, inside Shooting Star Elementary. Rita explains that she and several other mascot-like entities, for example, Freddy for science, Larry for sports, were sent to the school to help children learn and be happy. She says they appeared after Principal Gardner made a wish for her school to make everyone happy. According to Rita, they were sent by an organization called Shooting Star Incorporated, but she knows nothing more about the group. The Foundation is continuing to investigate the organization, with its status as a group of interest still undetermined. Incident Report 5-394. On April 23, 2015, the body of the father of one of the students attending Shooting Star School was discovered in the school gymnasium by custodial staff. The family had recently moved to the area, and their son had been attending school for approximately 6 weeks before Mr. A's death. Coroner examination revealed several deep lacerations across the victim's chest, resembling claw marks similar to that of a full-grown lion. SCP-35305 was suspected to be the attacker. However, it could not be located anywhere on school grounds when Foundation personnel arrived to investigate. When questioned, each individual of SCP-3530 claimed that SCP-35305 had simply taken a vacation and would return within a few days. SCP-35305 returned after a period of 5 days. When questioned, SCP-35305 claimed to have no knowledge of the incident and expressed its condolences to the family. Upon further investigation, evidence was discovered of Mr. having a history of drug and alcohol abuse, which led to domestic and child abuse. The family was amnesticized and relocated. Since the addition to the containment procedures regarding abusive family members, no similar incidents have occurred. Addendum. After several attempts to shut down Shooting Star School failed, Foundation personnel received the following email from Shooting Star Incorporated. Hello. Thank you for expressing an interest in the latest project by Shooting Star Incorporated. We're always happy to receive recognition for our work. However, your involvement has interfered with the project, preventing it from completing its goal. At Shooting Star Incorporated, we are fully dedicated to fulfilling any wish given to us by our wonderful clients. We deliver this message in response to your actions. Stop it. Best wishes from all of us at Shooting Star Incorporated.